Hey guys, it's Dr. Chiropractic here. We're doing a new experiment. We got Facebook Live right there, and then we got Instagram Live right there. And the theme of the week, I'm excited. I'm always excited for this stuff. So the theme of the week this week has been a lot of SI pain. And here's what this feels like. Now, typically this will feel like low back pain, but it definitely has a unique flavor. It's that sharp pain that you get, it feels like somebody's either stabbing you or like somebody shot you. And it tends to go out. Those are the terms that you will probably use when you describe it. I don't know what was happening. I just stood up and it feels like my back went out and I have this sharp pain. I don't know what to do. It hurts a lot. And there could be sometimes some pain referring down, usually on the back of your leg down here or the outside of the back of your leg. And again, it gets really complicated. Please don't take this as like an official diagnosis, but most of the time when you have a problem like that, it's coming from what would be considered the SI or the sacroiliac joint. Now, the point of the video is what the heck are we going to do about it? And I'm gonna give you more of a complete process. Of course, there's gonna be one or two exercises that you can do, but most importantly, we need to start looking at this thing more completely. And usually with SI pain, there's good news and there's bad news. And the good news is that it doesn't take your body a long time to recover. So you can have it anywhere between 3 days, sometimes to 2 weeks it can linger around. And then one day it'll just kind of go away and you'll be like, oh, that was great. It's totally gone. And the bad news, the other piece of good news is that your lumbar spine's not affected, which is always nice. The bad news is with these types of problems, they tend to reoccur if you don't handle them properly. And you'll be doing something trivial, something that you do 10,000 times a day, and your back will, quote, go out on you again, okay? So this is definitely something to watch out for. Now, step number one, if you're caught in this crisis, is first thing that we want to do is take care of the inflammation. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, number one, I got some props. This is always fun. By the way, it's a hot day today. Who the heck wears a black shirt on one of the hottest days of the year? This guy. Step number one, make sure that you're drinking water. Water is a great way, and yes, of course, if you're not drinking water and you start drinking more water, yes, you're going to go to the bathroom more. That's the point. The point is, if you go to the bathroom more, that's a way of inflammation leaving your body. So increase your water intake. Number two, double up or start taking your fish oil. And again, the point of fish oil is to help balance omega-3 fatty acids, which will help decrease your inflammation. The kind that we sell here at the practice is called Bonfire Fish Oil. It's a really high quality brand. And the other thing, the third step I'm going to leave you for the first part of this is to make sure that you're not eating your inflammatory foods, so specifically alcohol. Make sure that we're decreasing that, and that'll help your body manage the inflammation better and get rid of the pain better. Now, exercises. I'm going to give you 2 exercises for part 2. We're going to need our trusty foam roller for this. I know you've seen me do this before, but it bears repeating. All we're going to do, remember, the SI joints are the 2 dimples here at the bottom of your spine. All we're going to do, we're not going to focus too much on rolling on the back, but we're going to get on our foam roller and we're going to spend time rolling on our glutes. So we don't want to have, if you go above where the 2 dimples are in your spine, you've gone a little bit too high, so we want to stay below those dimples. And we're just going to spend time rolling on our glutes. This is going to help relax the muscle. Okay, so we want to do that on both sides. If that's easy, what you can do is you can cross your foot over and get a little bit of a better stretch. The other thing that you're going to try to do is you're going to try to get down on the ground. This is why I like to spend time on the ground. You're going to get down on the ground like this, if you can see me, and we're just going to spend time going into the cobra pose like that. And that's going to help take some of the pressure off of your lower back. So step number 1, decrease the inflammation. Step number 2, make sure that you're doing the exercises. Step number 3, I find it really interesting that you use the language that, my back is going out when this happens. That's a really good indicator that it might be a good idea to get a structural checkup from a structurally based chiropractor to make sure that your structure is okay, that it's not putting pressure on the nerve system, and if it is, we'll be able to get that process started where we can take the pressure off the nerve system. So those steps again: decrease inflammation, fish oil, water, decrease alcohol. Number 2, make sure you're doing those 2 really simple exercises. It shouldn't take you more than 2 minutes. Step number 3, schedule a structural checkup with your chiropractor. Now, here's what I would like you to do. If this was helpful, I 100% know that somebody in your life right now is struggling with this. So please hit the share button and tag them if you can. And if you're interested more in what happens here at Gainsborough Family Chiropractic, depending on what platform you're watching this, check the link. I don't know if I can do this on Instagram yet, so please don't get mad at me if you're on Instagram. Check my profile page. The link is there. Okay? Have a wonderful day, everybody, and we'll talk soon.